Hey guys, Trudy here from It's a True Story, and today, who even knows what day it is, right? But I do know what month it is. It's May, which means it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Were you aware of that? I'm bringing it to your attention right now because if you hadn't noticed, and I'm sure you probably have, things are really screwy lately, and hard, and scary, and anxiety-provoking, and stressful. And I'm not saying all of that to bum you out. I'm saying all of that actually to acknowledge what you may be feeling right now and what I know I'm feeling right now. So just going to give you a little quick true story, something I talk about a lot on here, which is that mental health is a really important thing. And taking care of your mental health, especially when times are hard, is really something not to be ashamed of, something to be totally in touch with and in tune with. My own story, which I have shared on here before, but maybe it's time for a refresher, is that when I was in my early 20s, I developed a really gnarly panic disorder. And so what that felt like to me, oh, and by the way, it had some depression in there too. It was like a combo platter of all the stuff, right? So what that felt like was awful, actually. Felt like I was going to pass out a lot of the time, racing heartbeat, coming out of nowhere, feeling kind of disoriented a lot of the time. Really nervous to leave my house, which, you know what, I'm sort of having those feelings right now all over again, but it was much more intensified. And actually what happened was that my family, mental illness was not something they really knew how to deal with or really wanted to deal with, and so it became kind of a secret and embarrassing or something until it was so you couldn't really sweep it under the rug. That my mom actually reached out to a member of our community, someone she didn't even really know. His name is Dr. Bob Brooks, and he made a referral to me to get me some help, and that was life-changing. I hooked up with a really amazing cognitive behavioral therapist and got the help I needed, and it was work. It wasn't like a snap of the fingers, but there are a lot of trained professionals out there that want to help you. Is the point. And I actually had the pleasure of talking to Dr. Brooks not too long ago and to say thank you. Because you know what? There are a lot of health providers out there who are really pulling for us right now. And so my message to everybody who's watching my channel right now is that if you're feeling like things are too hard to handle, there's help out there. There's free and low cost help out there. There is the crisis text line, which I volunteered for a year at, which was founded by a dear friend of mine, Nancy Loveland, that is doing amazing things. And that's if you need help. If you feel like things are too overwhelming, you'll text 741-741. That's the crisis text line. So just want you to be aware of that during Mental Health Awareness. And, otherwise, I think I've talked to you guys a lot about this too. I'm training to be a meditation teacher. That is the one thing that I have found, and even when I was a crisis counselor, actively a crisis counselor, that was the thing we could recommend to people, was grounding activities, was breathing activities, was just meditation in general. All of the things I've done videos about, I'm going to put those links down in the description, and I encourage you to check it out if you're struggling, because you know what? If you're struggling, you aren't the only one, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, and it is something to get help about, because you deserve that. You deserve to be feeling great. And if this can be inspirational to you at all, my anxiety nowadays, I love that thing. Like when I start having a slight panic attack, I know there's something I have to address, and I ask for help. And there's lots of amazing people out there, therapists and just trained professionals, just empathetic listeners out there that are there to help. And so I know that for myself. I just want to make sure you guys know that too. That's my little spiel for Mental Health Awareness Month. And you know what? I hope you guys are feeling great. And I hope you like what's going on here at It's a True Story. If you do, please like, subscribe. I'm here every first-ish or third-ish, at least 2 Thursdays every month. And I'm here for you. So if you have any questions, please comment. If I can be of service and help you with this, please let me know. Say it in the comments. And until then, you guys, take care of yourself. This has been a hard time, and it's not over yet. So we got to keep going, and we got to keep going together. I got you. Okay? I got you. All right. Be good. Bye.